Good morning. Welcome to my live broadcast number 113. Broadcasting live from Auckland, New Zealand. And it's 10 a.m. in the morning. My name is Ki Pure, and I'm addressing the Billion Coin community. Before we go into the blog, the blogs which I will be posting are old blogs, but it's emphasizing what really needs to be done to take advantage of the 2019 promo. First of all, you know anybody can broadcast out there. Don't tell me you can't, because I can. Anybody can broadcast, and the advantage of being a broadcaster is the rewards. We don't have to go in and buy things like whole coins when you're a broadcaster. You can accumulate enough points or cookies to become a broadcaster, or if you are a broadcaster, sorry. And there are numerous ways of accumulating cookie rewards. Is first you can go in and purchase cookie rewards. You can receive cookie rewards by attending send button meetings, providing you have a send button on in your back office. And thirdly, you broadcast like what I'm doing now. And all you're doing is a 30-minute broadcast, give or take. And you're talking about TBC, how far you've gone in it, what do you think about it, and how you came about joining. Okay, so we're going to go to the share the screen, and we'll go into the 21st. Hang on, one moment, I'll share the screen first. Okay, everybody should by now have redeemed all of their cookies or coins or whatever they have in the KCBO. That doesn't necessarily mean you've got the results in your wallet yet. It can take up to 3 days. Apparently they've got a big backlog, which is understandable. Everybody's pushing the redemption button all at once. Okay, January 31st redemptions status. As you all know by now, the extended December-January redemption extension from the November 2018 redemption period is coming to an end by January 31st, 2019, which has already happened. The next redemption period will begin on May 1st, 2019. If you miss the redemption period, know that the 2019 promo is still valid, and any cookies you have earned and continue to earn after this redemption period will still accumulate in your KCBO for the next redemption. Some of you are currently waiting for your cookie reward redemption to post to your wallet. However, due to popular response, we have a short backlog. Your redemption may take up to 48 to 72 hours before it will post to your account. Be patient, keep an eye on your wallet, even after the redemption period has closed. If you have not yet received your redemption, we will still be processing those until all are complete. So don't panic if you don't see any changes in your wallet. You'll see in your cookie rewards in your KCBO, they may have gone out of there, but not yet have it gone into your 009 wallet. Okay, so don't panic, and you may not have everything go across, which means that'll accumulate till the May 1st redemption coming up next. Right, we'll go to the back office. Where are we? Dashboard. Okay, beware of scammers posing as TBC exchanges. Now this is part of that new, well, not new, the 2019 promo, and it's in here where you get 2 and those 2 get 2 and so on and so on. So I'll break it down. If you are the sponsor, which is above the single head here, and you sponsored him, okay, and you help him go down and sponsor 2 each within the rapid 24 hour, and if that's all done in that period of time, you go down, the 2 of you go down and help these two each find 2 each before the 48-hour runs out. Okay, what happens here if you're all on pat with the beating the 48 hours in total? You as the sponsor up here, where I'm waving my cursor around, you as the sponsor receive 10 million cookies just for referring. This guy here, the one at the top of the tree, he receives 110 million cookies. Now, 100 cookies on its own, 100 million cookies on its own is one whole TBC coin. Okay, and these 2 down here, this is if everything's completed on time. These 2 down here receive 10 million cookies also. And the ones down the bottom, the 4 down on the bottom line, only receive the cookie gift, which is 25,000 cookies. Okay, but where this matrix is only a short matrix, so what happens with these 4 down here, and if they're whānau, you go and do the same to them like it has been done from the top. The 4th one here, the first one on the left at the bottom line, you help that one go and find 2 and so on and so on. But it will always look like this. Okay. It's actually 8 in that matrix. And that is the matrix that applies to this ongoing promotion. But there's also some better stuff in there. But I'll just finish this paragraph off down here. I'll just do this paragraph here. New members should know that immediate daily cash flow is available to them. As a brand new member, you have received a gift of 25,000 cookies, which is redeemable for 250 Kringle coins in May 2019. Cookies are like points and are not spendable with participating member merchants, but Kringles are the value, and the value of them only goes up as our community grows. May is just around the corner, isn't it? Did you know that 250 Kringle coins are worth more than 1 ounce of gold? To be clear, TBC Kringle coins are not backed by gold. We use grains of gold to measure the value of our private membership and community. I hope you understand how valuable the gift is that you receive. The gift is the introductory offer of the distribution phase we are in right now, and the cookie rewards is the system we use to move coins from the admin wallet to the wallets of all members like you, based on certain achievements until admin wallet runs out of coins. The first achievement you should pursue is the 24-hour rapid reward. You earn 10 million cookies. Now, 10 million cookies is much more than the gift of 25,000 cookies. Wouldn't you agree? There is a small admin fee that you need to take care of right away after you have signed up. Once we have confirmed that you are a paid member, then we want to encourage you to beat the 24-hour timer. You will see in your Kringle cashback offers by getting 2 others to become paid members too. So it's you get 2 and so on. So all you're looking for is really 2 people. Then help those 2 each get 2 each for a total of 4 below them to also become paid members within the allotted 48 hours given to receive the rapid reward of 100 million cookies. Both of these achievements combined will get you enough cookies to redeem in May to become a millionaire. Do you want to become a millionaire in May of 2019? I'm sure you do, but so far I haven't got to the part that puts cash in your pocket. Each member is encouraged to complete a transaction with the sponsor for the equivalent of 40 grains of gold to receive cookie reward for completing that task. 40 grains of gold is a pretty small amount, and you can go here to see what the value is. So I'll just open that up. Okay. I'll open up that link. Now we'll just go to gold, and we'll go to gold grains because we're dealing with the gold grain. We'll just click on that. We just wait for it to come up. Now we're talking about 40 grains, okay, to purchase. 40 grains is going rate now is 109 US dollars. And we purchase in grains now, and we don't use the fiat currency like US dollars or euro dollars or things like that. We talk in grains of gold. Now, they talk about the small admin fee. Okay, so if I take a 0 off, there's your admin fee, which used to be $10 US. That's what we used to say. Now it's 4 grains of gold. Okay. I hope I'm clear on that, but you can check out that link if you like. It's in your dashboard. Okay, so just gone out of that link. This will put cash in the pocket of your sponsor. 100% of it will go to your sponsor if they provide you the Kringles in return. After completing rapid rewards within the allotted times, you will have 2 new members that you sponsor. Remember, you find 2, and so on and so on, you find 2. But you don't have enough Kringles yet to receive 100% of those transactions. So what happens here? You will partner either with your sponsor. You don't have to partner with your sponsor, but I recommend you do, because that's the person who got you in. You will do with them instead. You will partner with a member that does, like your sponsor. Your partner will give you 50% of the commission on each of them immediately, and that will put cash in your pocket. So if your sponsor does a transaction for you, because obviously the sponsor has enough Kringles or cookies in his wallet to pay out which you won't have because you haven't done a redemption. These are the new ones I'm talking about. And they won't have done a redemption because the next redemption is still coming. So that's how that piece works. And that's in order to purchase 140 grains of gold and crinkles. Okay. 50% commission on each of them immediately, and that will put cash in your pocket. 50% adds up quickly as daily cash flow to you as you continue passing out the gift to everyone connected to you. Following this simple script makes it easy for you to pass along the gift. Now, this gift here, what the script for the closest people closest to you, they say here, this is Americanized. Remember, hey, I got a gift and I want to pass a gift to you too. Okay, but you'll probably use different words, but trying to pass the gift along or share the gift. In the response, okay, what is it? A gift redeemable for smartphone digital currency that millions around the world are using. Let me know as soon as you click yours from here. Well, when they say from here, you would have already sent your link, your Crinkle Cash link to them. They've got to either open it up in their mail, whichever mail they're under, and then your link will open up before them, and the details are in there. Okay, the response is, okay, sounds good. Cool, see ya. Now, you only have two simple statements to make in the script. Sent out as either a text to your phone or as a social media message. Members that have followed the script exactly have had huge success in creating daily cash flow. So that's all that is. And when you get into the, following all this script and all that, and you're confident with it, so here, what do you want to be? Millionaire, billionaire, and so on. How TBC will end poverty globally. Out of 7.5 billion global population, about 4 billion are the working class that support the children, seniors, and disabled, and the TBC millionaires will provide far more jobs than there are people in the world, creating zero unemployment and ending poverty forever. 1 billion TBC millionaires will each already have the means to create 5 to 10 job opportunities for the working class. 1 million TBC billionaires will provide liquidity to the TBC millionaires for job creation perpetually. Now, all of that will happen when this wallet here, the admin wallet. So what I'm going to do is, this is the phase we're in right now, is the billionaire phase. Now I'm just going to go across to change over to this 2019 promo cookie rewards. Now the first one there where you had to find, you find 2 and so on and so on. Now in this promotion here, providing you it is to be in this promotion, it is compulsory purchase 40 grains of cookies. Okay, 40 grains of cookies. So 40 grains of cookies is $100 US, but they have a tiered system right here. Okay, start from 4, 8, 12, and so on, 16, 20, right up to 40. You can, if you want, you can, start down here and purchase 8 grains and so on and so on. Well, next one might be 16 grains. Okay, you keep purchasing if you want to start at the bottom or the top on this chart. long providing at the end of the day you have a total of 40 grains. Or you can go and just do one lump sum purchase. Admin has made it easier for the poor countries. That's why a lot of the poor countries are starting to click on to this now. They know they can afford it. And so we'll just deal with the 4 grains, which is $10. Okay. What countries around the world, like the dark nations and all that, they now realize they can become part of this. Okay. And they'll just either keep going to purchase enough to get them up to 40 grains instead of using that one lump purchase of 40 grains. Okay? And remember I said it's compulsory to purchase 40 grains or a total of 40 grains accumulating later from all these tiers to be in this promotion. You don't have to be a broadcaster to be in this promotion. You do not have to be a broadcaster. But the broadcaster has a lot of advantages because that applies to them. You know, they can purchase coins too and get the same thing. But for each broadcast that a broadcaster does, he or she, for every broadcast approved by admin, receives 1 million cookies. Okay, and the send button meetings, we have 6, I believe, or 7 or 6. Each send button meeting you attend, you have to have a send button on. You also receive 1 million cookies, only if you are a broadcaster. But that's not to stop a person who is not a broadcaster but has a send button on to attend those send buttons meetings, but you will only gather in 1,000 cookies. Okay, that's the advantage, what I'm saying now, of being a broadcaster. It's 1,000 times more right across the board. Now, I do one a week, one a day, 7 days a week. It's only 30 minutes a day. Everybody has that. And I attend the send button meetings, even though they're 4 o'clock in the morning, New Zealand time. But there's nothing to stop you from going into the replay later on during the day and finding that important keyword and taking it back to your back office and inserting and submitting that keyword for each particular country that's having a send button meeting. Okay. Now, this is another important piece down here. As January 19 comes to a quick close, we have converted the holiday promo into 2019 promo. How long will this 2019 promo last? Okay, it will last until we fill all of the 1,111,111 billionaire positions at the top of the 10 by 9 matrix. I won't explain that matrix yet, maybe on another broadcast coming up quick. Okay, holding one whole TBC coin qualifies you to go into that position. TBC Billionaires, it will be 1,000 times harder to acquire Kringles in the distribution phase once all of the billionaire positions are filled. It will be 1,000 times harder. Now, that's for the new people who don't have a whole coin. Most people around have more than a coin. So, yeah, they're okay. But it's when you're recruiting new people, that's what is required of them to get into the billionaire position. They could fill any time. Now that all the big nations around the world know that they can't afford to come into this. So Be quick and be careful, be quick. Whereas paying $100 straight off was a bit hard for like the poor countries. Now they realize they have an opportunity to accumulate up to 40 grains to at least attain one whole TBC coin. Okay, don't make the mistake of believing that today's growth pattern will also be the same for tomorrow ongoing. We achieved so much in 2018 to relieve people of their doubts about TBC. The lawfulness of TBC operating free from government regulation is clear to anyone that reads the public notice. The goodness of TBC is unquestioned when you read the Kringle mission statement. So we have all those public notices and mission statements, and they're at the beginning of your 009 wallet. You don't have to log into your wallet. You just click onto the button at the bottom of your wallet. And the same with the KCBO. You don't have to log in there. It's right beside the login, or right beside the merchant's login at the top of the KCBO. Listing shows the seriousness TBC is taking towards the use of Kringles as an exchange for goods and services globally. The fact that we are still here 3 years later demonstrates our durability, so expect hundreds of daily sign-ups to turn into thousands of daily sign-ups, and then tens of thousands of daily sign-ups as we grow exponentially in 2019 and quickly fill all the billionaire positions. For those who have one whole TBC, no worries. Okay, but there's nothing to stop you from going into purchase. Remember, in this promo, you don't have to broadcast. You don't have to be a broadcaster. You can just go in and purchase. You can even go in and just, I'm referring to the ones who hold coins. You can go in and purchase whatever you want in there. A cumulative transaction. Hope you all know the meaning of the word accumulate. It means you are not stuck on the first transaction you do in TBC to be locked into your 2019 promo cookie rewards. Even if your first transaction was only 4 grains, you can do additional transactions that will add an additional 36 grains to maximize this promo. So it will all accumulate until you max it out at 40 grains. No worries to get started. Just get in where you fit in. Whatever you can afford, then later you can add to it. Transaction cookie rewards. 4 grains will get you 100,000 cookies, while 8 grains get you 250,000 cookies. If you do several small transactions, the reward is the same as though you did one large transaction. For example, if you did 10 4-grain transactions, you will get 100 million cookies. That's one whole TBC coin, 100 million cookies. The same as if you did one 40-grain transaction. So, one way or another, all members are encouraged to do a 40-grain transaction or transactions to maximize the benefits to all. And on to the last paragraph, per referral cookie reward. The more you do in transactions, the more cookies you will receive when you sponsor others to join TBC. This will not work retroactively. Think of this like a ladder. You get rewarded for your referral based on the rung you are on this ladder. You are on the 4-grain rung of the ladder. When you sponsor your first referral, then you will get 1 million cookies for sponsoring that person. Okay? Cookies for that referral. Then let's say you are on the 20 grain rung of the ladder when you sponsor your second referral. You will get 5 million cookies for your second referral. Okay? But you will not get an extra 4 million cookies retroactively for your first referral that you did sponsor. Not is the key word in this last sentence. 40 grain rung rewards 10 million cookies per referral. So do your best to get up to this rung as fast as you can and sponsor like Mad Dogs while this 2019 promo lasts. I'll just go back up to the top of this page and I'll read the last sentence. It will be 1,000 times harder to acquire Kringles in the distribution phase once all of the billionaire positions are filled. I don't know how many are in there right now, and it's really up to admin, which no doubt when they're very close to it, they'll put a post up. Anyway, I'm going to stop sharing. It's my time is up. And come back to live events. And yeah. All right. Before I go, I'd like to thank Sister Violet, Brother George or Hordy, Brother Bill, and Brother Ken for watching this live. I know it's a lot to take in for a lot of the new ones. And my moderator, Bex. Yeah, grasping all of this is a mission. Trust me, I know. But once you grab it, you will never let go of this. And, become a broadcaster because that's where the rewards are. You don't have to really purchase any coins. You can accumulate enough cookies to receive as many coins as you want without having to pay a thing. So I'd like to thank those ones I've just mentioned. Thank you so much. Blessed we go to the beach after we finish off our meeting from yesterday. Looks a bit cloudy out there, but however, might change. Anyway, you guys have a good weekend, and I'll be broadcasting live again Sunday night at 9 p.m. Yeah. So thank you very much once again.